Hello, and thank you for looking at my video. This is Steven with Silver and Props, and I am currently going to show the prep assembly and some thoughts on finishing for the Dwarven Centurion Spider. This is my first kit that I've looked at producing for people that wanted it, and I worked really hard on it, and from the feedback that I've gotten from y'all, it seems to be something people want. So let's go ahead and get started. You will be starting with the head. Everything is already done. However, you may find that there are small little imperfections that need to be fixed. I remove all the supports off these when they're made, and I triple wash them. However, there are still some places that may need to be cleaned out. I always suggest either a key file, or if you don't have it, a little bit of sandpaper just rolled up for the socket. You have 6 of these leg ports, and then you have this hexagon port for both the arms. Other than that, it is pretty much straightforward. You do have some texture on the rim, underneath the arms, and here on the bottom. If you want, you can sand them down to make them look better. However, they are the bottom, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. When it comes to the arms, you have 2 arms. Both of them are keyed as a hexagon. I just take a little bit of sandpaper and make sure these are sanded flat and smooth, so that way they can go in. If you want them a little bit lower, that is absolutely fine. Or if you want them a little bit taller, you can do that as well. All you have to do is just make sure that they fit nice and snug. And then once both of them fit, you're more than welcome to super glue them in place. I would suggest, so that way the feet aren't in the way, that you do the hands first. I use Gorilla Glue, but you do not have to use that. You can use whatever brand of super glue you like. Or if you're just planning on leaving it as is and not painting it, you may want to leave it bare, and then you can move the hands as you like. However, the legs are not articulated and they are stationary. For the legs, again, you're just going to make sure that they're sanded nice and smooth. I try to make them fit as best I can, but I'm not going to have time to make them all perfect, so a little bit of sanding is going to be needed. And they just fit in nice and neat. And there we go. There's still a few that'll need a little bit of attention to get in a little bit tighter. But overall, that is done. Just ready for spray paint and maybe a little fine tuning on a few of them that are a little too big. Once that's done, priming. I personally prefer something like this that's a little bit on the thinner side. If you airbrush, there's also some airbrush paint paint primers. But this is kind of just to do it quick and dirty. I use these 2 craft paints for the actual tone of mine to get it as close to the video game as possible. And that is the Folk Art brushed antique gold and the brushed bronze. Again, if you're wanting something that's a little bit more gunmetal, and then the spirals on the top and the gem on the back as like bright yellow for like the solar charged one, that's an option if that's what you like. You can look online for all the different versions of it, but I just like the classic one best. Hopefully I'll have these done and ready to ship soon, but for right now, this is what I have, and I hope this is as detailed as you expect. Thank you.